Breaking news this morning out of Keller ISD, the district board voting to name an interim superintendent at their meeting last night.
Now, the vote came without a motion to vote on accepting the resignation of Keller's current superintendent, Tracy Johnson.
Yeah, she has threatened to resign during a heated meeting last week over what critics of the board are calling its secretive plans to split that district in two. Now, at last night's meeting, trustees presented a financial report related to that proposal.
Natalie Haddad live in Keller this morning. And Natalie, it seems like the district is starting and ending this meeting with different goals in mind.
There's a lot going on that we're going to have to go over. You know, it was just a few hours ago that this parking lot was full. The meeting only ended at 12:30 this morning, and most of the time was spent in public comment, parents giving their opinions about the school districts possibly splitting in two. But as we've mentioned, by the end of the meeting, there was an interim superintendent named. Now, as we also mentioned, you may remember, Dr. Tracy Johnson, Keller ISD superintendent, said she was prepared to resign because she didn't agree with the district's plan to potentially split in two. Now, with 5 votes in favor and 2 absentations, the board named Corey Wilson the assistant superintendent of educational service, the interim superintendent. However, the school board did not discuss whether they would even accept Dr. Johnson's resignation. Meanwhile, community members arrived here last night wearing ribbons in support or opposition to splitting the district. Last night, we got our first real look at what a map of the districts would look like if it were to do so. The school board insisted school funding would be better off this way, but the responses from the public varied.
Smaller districts often foster a strong sense of community, have lower teacher turnover ratios, and provide a more stable work environment.
It's not about just the money that the students bring in. There are a lot of expenses to setting up a new district, and the short amount of time that it seems that you're going to be giving us, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, so a lot going on. Some people thinking that this would be better for funding, agreeing with the district, and others thinking that there's just not enough time to actually make that happen. Now, whether Dr. Tracy Johnson's resignation comes up for discussion, when or if that happens, we are working to find out. Kara?